Delhi is an amazing city, and the Seeuws family, having been inspired by Sam Miller's brilliant book, Delhi Adventures in a Megacity, has agreed that the best way to truly experience this sprawling mix of urban agglomeration is to get out of the vehicles and take it one step at a time.
Today on American Indian, we continue our Walking in Delhi episode with some of our favorite places to walk in Delhi. We take a little tour through Tughlaqabad, and Ford gives us some musings on walking through an urban village.
All that and more on today's Walking Delhi special edition of American Indian. We're an American family living in India. We love food, film, language, culture, and making new friends. Join our adventures from America to India and beyond.
To start us off, here are a few recommendations for those of you who would like to take your own walks across Delhi. Once again, Little Black Book Delhi is a great resource with an organized list of different walks that you can take throughout Delhi. We took one of these walks through Mayrali with Kunzum Travel Club on a previous video, and we really enjoyed the experience.
Their food walks, their heritage walks, historical walks, environmental walks, many different kinds of walks in Delhi to choose from.
For a list of walking tours, check out Little Black Book Delhi's post and get to walking. Now it's time for some walking recommendations from us.
We'll start with Rohan.
Just have an interview to do with you real quickly about walking in Delhi. Where is your favorite place to walk in Delhi, sir? Are there any particular types of stairs that you like to walk up, or just any old stair will do?
No, that's God. No. And
So as long as you're wearing shoes and socks, you don't really care what type of stairs you're on. All right. Well, so stairs are highly recommended from Rohan. Anything else you'd like to add? Then be sure to wear shoes.
Well, there you have it. Satya, on the other hand, has a decidedly more Western destination in mind.
Select City Walk 'em all. Well, I guess you do walk there.
Walking is in the title. And why does she choose Select City Walk?
What's your favorite part of Select City Walk?
The restaurants.
Which ones?
Krispy Kreme.
Admittedly, we are a little bit addicted to Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
We need an intervention.
Do you like the Christmas tree?
Yeah, it's really tall and really cool.
Well, it comes down to us to salvage our family's cross-cultural reputation. So I'll start. My favorite place to walk in India is through urban villages. These are areas that existed before as farmland, but as I understand it, when urban sprawl started encroaching, farmland's value began skyrocketing and farmers and rural villagers took the fast track to property owners and urban localities. Urban villages are the kind of thing you probably have in mind when you think of India, the land of contrast. Narrow gullies, old school mom and pop capitalism, alongside newer corporate offerings, places of worship, schools, cars, buffaloes, cows, and rickshaws. I know middle class India gets tired of seeing this kind of representation of India, but if we're talking about percentages, it's still more representative than Select City Walk. And for me, it's a cross-cultural treasure trove. I love walking these streets, getting lost, sampling the foods, finding bootstrap businesses and artists doing incredible work. The urban villages of Delhi, to me, are representative of what the world really looks like. Rich, poor, making it and trying to make it, all rubbing shoulders, literally walking past each other en route to their respective duties. It's the walking, I think, that makes it so much more real, actually. Too often in those classes of us dependent on personal vehicles, we are just too insulated. We get in our cars, go to work, and come back home. But the urban Indian village lends itself to walking and interaction. And it's a great reminder of what it means to be human. I am thankful for cars, and I don't think they should go away, but the crowded gullies of the urban village remind me that I can very easily insulate myself from my fellow man with these convenient tools in such a way that I become inhuman. My road rage is actually pretty bad, and I find these gullies are a great antidote to this tendency.
As long as you're not driving them in a car.
That's a good point. Then they become the all-empowering
Ultimate.
source of road rage. I don't know, it actually becomes pretty human too, because then you're not dodging cars, you're dodging humans. And the stakes get pretty high pretty fast. So it's just fear at that point, it's not rage. It's just like, I'm gonna kill somebody.
It ain't a thing if it ain't got that historical swing. I am a sucker for history, and I never ever get bored of hearing it and seeing it. So my favorite walks in Delhi are those that involve exploring the numerous monuments that Delhi has to offer. Chalo, Tughlaqabad Fort we go. On today's walk I used this book, Delhi, 14 Historic Walks by Swapna Little. This fort was built around 1320 by an emperor who had spent most of his career as a general fending off the Mongols. His many years of experience in battle are reflected in the choice of location for his fortress. Tughlaqabad sits high on a rocky outcrop surrounded by ravines in one flat plain. So many of the monuments in Delhi have been swallowed up by the city, but Tughlaqabad has retained its wilderness surrounding. There is just something I love about the rugged beauty of this stony desert. It is not often you can find a vista like this. As I walk through these ruins and make sense of what this city used to be like, I try to picture it in its prime. These streets lined with houses and shops and brimming with people and animals and color and life. What must it have been like? I think it's wanderings like these that make history intrigue me. Also, places like this are just fun to explore. There's always some cool place to discover or breathtaking sight to stumble upon. Photo opportunities abound, but sometimes you just have to pause, put the camera away, and enjoy the view.
Rohan took quite a liking to Tughlaqabad as well, and even made a few friends.
Say hi to the goats. Say hello.
It's not very ornate like you normally see that mosques would be. It actually has a Bengali type roof on it.
All right.
Which is really not anything you see around Delhi. It was built by Sheikh Farid, founder of Faridabad.
Ah, okay. How's that for a drop? You don't get a real feel for how deep this is, actually. It's kind of creepy getting close to it.
Yeah.
Hey, Rohan, look.
Hey, look at Daddy.
Rohan.
The great thing about Delhi is the diversity of walking adventures you can find. We can only scratch the surface of the destinations Delhi has to offer, but we hope we've piqued your interest into the wide range of Delhi walks that are available to you here.
Our Walking Delhi episode continues next time with a trek from one of Delhi's most picturesque historical sites to a statue commemorating the importance of walking in India.
And we conclude our walk following Sam Miller's footsteps through Connaught Place as we try to solve the mystery of the infamous poop on the shoe conmen.
All that and more on the next segment of this Walking Delhi edition of American Indian. Please consider supporting the show on Patreon. Click here to learn more.
We've also begun daily vlogs on the channel, and we're about 3 weeks in to daily vlogs. So to help grow the channel, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share as many of these videos as you can. Thanks so much.